everybody, I am Moldy West, and this is Hollow Knight Silksong once again. In the last episode, we were working towards all the things we need to do in order to unlock Act 3, and one such thing is gathering up more fleas so the caravan will move on to not Songclave, but that cave up past the putrefied ducts. That's where we want them to go because, well, we need them to go there. That's all the reason we need. The fact that we need them to go there is the reason why we need them to go there. And there are a few more fleas that we need to find in order to make that happen. So, let's get to it. There's one in the Underworks. There's one here in the Citadel. There's there's one in the Slab, one up in Mount Fae that I don't think I can reach until I get Silksong, one over there in Sands of Karak, Wormways. There's one behind a gate over there at Pilgrim's Rest that I never figured out how to open. Handful of fleas still left to be found. I wonder if there's actually a thing in here somewhere that counts exactly how many fleas I've found throughout the entire game so far. If there is, I certainly don't know about it. Like if there was just a little flea icon in this screen here, that would be nice, but there ain't. There simply ain't. So let's just pop on over to the Underworks, grab that flea down there, and for every flea I grab, I'll run back to the caravan and say, hey, you got enough fleas? Until they actually do have enough fleas. So the one we're after, oh, there's two here. I'm gonna go for that one that's over on the left first. Ow. I dropped into the steamy steams all up inside of my butt. Don't need to have my ass steamed off. At least not any more than it already has been. Right. Giant saw blades slamming all over the place. I haven't been in the Underworks in a hot minute, so yeah, didn't quite remember all the little details about this place. Oh, you're a big boy. Hey, don't you go hiding in your shell. It's hard to kill a shelled up man like that. Now, where would I go to find that flea? This just seems like a dead end. Can I break through the floor anywhere around here? Or would I have to go further to the right, drop down, and then head left through a breakable wall or something? Ah! That's my brain. My brain has been sawed out of my skull. So I'm thinking from here, I can't go through there. They got that shit walled off. Gotta make my job so much more difficult. I really need an opening here so I can get into that main room and drop down. Fuck, man. Change of plans. I'm going to the Underworks through this doorway here, right there next to that bench. That's what I'm trying to do here, because that might put us where I'm trying to get to. There might be a way of reaching that flea from down there, further down on the left side. Whee! Yeah. I might be wrong about it, but it's ideas is happening. Oh, for the love of fuck. Okay. Now I think I'm on the right track, but I might be wrong. Just keep an eye out for anything on the right side that may or may not be a breakable wall. That's what I'm thinking here. Or we could just drop all the way to the bottom and maybe that's what we'll be needing. None of these walls are looking crackly. Not a single crack in this wall. They just don't build them like they used to anymore. With cracks all over the place and then you just smack it around with your needle and it busty opens. So maybe all the way down then? All the way down and then to the right, and there might be a little path going up from here. Or possibly not. Yeah, this was... Oh! Breakies! I'm hearing voices. Dig. I'm not sure I can actually climb up from here. But voices are definitely happening over there. So fuck, I just wasted everybody's time coming down here. I'm used to wasting my own time, but not the time of others. All because these stupid goddamn fleas are just so fucking hidden and such. Why they gotta be so hidden, man? Alright, so from this side of the underworks, we may be able to find our way to those lost little fleas. There's one down beneath this elevator that I'm riding in. But how would I get there? Let's send you back up and see if there's a way to get off to the right from here. 'Cause, well, that's sort of in the right general direction. And this little ceiling clinger is a pain in all of my anuses. There you go, you little turd. No more of you. Now, shit. Not seeing any ways of going that direction. So then, we'll go down this way and try to see if there's a path off to the right somewhere. That's what I'm a-thinking. And now, yeah, further to this way, and then we can go downies. Now let's just carefully drift our way down. I don't want to go landing my soft little hiney into those spiky doos. That shit is painful. Okay, you little turd, just jumping out like that as I try to parachute my way down. Stop living! There, you burn, you die. Any of these walls get breakies? It doesn't look like it. And that was just a spool fragment or a mask shard or something. Fuck, man. I really want to find these fleas. And I ain't so sure I'll actually be able to find them, and then I'm gonna sit here looking like a jackass because I couldn't find a couple of little fleas tucked away somewheres. But we can go over here and talk to the 12th architect, or whichever number that architect was. buy a few things with this craft metal we picked up. Yep, 12 architect, give me your stuff. I have, Maker. Clearly, it was a climb never intended for regular bugs, and a fair fortune that their skills gifted within your lands allowed me my ascent. The melody and the voices, both are fine things heard and witnessed, even in this fading moment. Their artistry shines through. Impressive, industrious, eternal. You have seen a glimpse, Bug Red, of us. How once we were, the minds of architects inspired, what majesty we did create. Yeah, now sell me your stuff. Sawtooth circlet, scuttle brace. Yeah, I'll take, wait, I wanted to press back out and, yeah, that key there. I will take that. That is a key. Alright. Crafting kit, though, that would also be useful. Items. That gives me 220. I've only got the one, and then 30 plus another 30 plus 2 more 30s. So that's 60 times 2, which is 120, plus 220 makes 340, plus how much I got, 192. 340 plus 192, that'll be enough. That'll be enough to get that other thing. I break ye all of yous. Or at least just enoughs. Yeah, there we go. It was 450 for that, right? Yes, it was. Give to me now, please. Yes, the kit of crafting is mine. And now, there was this locked door over here that I think I can open now with that key. A locked gate bearing the symbol of an architect. Stick that key up in there. Open sesame, what you got in here, buddy? Chapel of the Architect. Claim. Yep, I'ma claim the fuck out of ya. There it is. You've been claimed, son. Bound crest of the Architect. Spin the needle as a screw, shredding foes. Spend silk to rapidly craft new tools. With up and B. Change crest whenever the fuck you want at a bench. And there it is. The Architect's crest. Drilly stabbies. They got reach, but it doesn't just come flying out with those attacks like I like doing. And so now that we got that, it's time to go sit at a bench and put my fucking Wanderer's crest back on, because that's the one that I want. That's the one that I love. That's the one that I need. And now, you crest will... Where the fuck do I change my crests from? I don't remember. Okay, there we go. Beast, Wanderer. And before I forget, I'm gonna go unlocking all these slots so fucking lady down in that weave nest can give me more stuff for my hunter's crest. Oop, forgot to change to other quests. There you go, questy unlocky times. There we go, that's all the memory lockets I had. And now we put the good crest back on. There we go. Feeling good on a Wednesday, even though it's a Saturday, which is better because there is no school, there is no work, not on a Saturday, unless your job sucks and you gotta work weekends. And in that case, well, shit, bro. That kinda sucks. Ouch. So now from this spot, if we go all the way left, there might be a breakable wall that houses a path leading to the fucking flea that I've been trying to get to. Okay, maybe not. That doesn't look like any breakable sort of wall. And neither does that one. Shit. I wasted a whole lot of time trying to get one goddamn flea out of this underworks place and ain't find a single flea that's actually grabbable. Or at least one that isn't so ridiculously hidden. Maybe I'm better off just pursuing other fleas. The fleas down here in the underworks, they can just stay here because I can't fucking find them. That's what's going on here. Hold on just a second. Okay, that wall doesn't break. Fuck! Okay, so let's go see about that flea in the wormways. That one's probably gonna be the easiest, or at least most accessible flea at the moment. I ain't cutting this episode until I find at least one more flea. And then I can go back and see if the caravan's ready to depart because flea time. Now, yeah, there's one right up above directly where I am. Oh look, it's baby versions of that giant thing that was scuttling across the ceiling here earlier. I remember that guy. I'm glad I murdered the fuck out of him. Otherwise this place would be a lot more of a pain in the ass to get through. Ooh, that's a breaky wall. Can it be? I find a flea. The flea be here. Yep, this is where a flea's at. I'm hearing flea noises. And you quit hopping around spitting your junk at me. Release the flea, you bastard! Awoo! There we go. Another flea rescued. And now I can go poke my little ass back into Caravan Town and see if they're ready to move on. You ready to leave? No, you're fucking not. God damn it. That one flea wasn't enough. We need more flea. And yeah, I don't know how to get that one. I never learned how to open that gate. There's one just under the just above the exhaust organ. One over in bile water. Let's head to the exhaust organ. Maybe, just maybe, I'll find a way to get that flea that's there. It's like right there above the connecting spot between here and the Sinner's Road. Like directly above where I am right now. And, maybe I gotta go up inside the exhaust organ and find a way to go off to the left from there. And these fucking parasites need to get out of me. And then there's you, you annoying little turd. So perhaps... yeah, there's no getting through that. There's also the flea that's a bit higher up in bile water. No getting through that. So how in the fuck? Ah, there! That's how in the fuck! Or is it? It is a hidden door. And this seems to be the correct direction. Yeah, I'm hearing you! Get out of those vines! Awoo! There's another flea in the bag! Hell yeah! So enough flea now? Yes! Oh, Miss Hornet, wonder at how large our caravan has grown. So bold and boisterous. This gilded chamber can barely contain them us all. The many fleas are itching to journey once more, to find the space to stretch their wings. But from here, as their leader, I am hesitant to order us so swiftly away. These heights hold too much danger to set forth without a safe goal held clear in mind. What of you, Miss Hornet? Your tasks carry you throughout this kingdom. Have you encountered a place appropriate?
That's fine.
I have seen a place, Flea Master, a cave beyond the citadel at the edge of some ancient ducts. That place may well suit your needs for safety. The trek would be long, but once reached, you will find a sandy shore, free of predators, beside a wide, clear lake. It is as peaceful a place as I've seen throughout these fraught lands.
That is it! It must be! Our destination has been set. Our journey can continue. True friend of fleas you are, Miss Hornet. That place shall welcome us, no doubt. Will you be joining the caravan on this journey? Hell yeah, I will, brother. Marvelous! We fleas shall be overjoyed to have your company on the road. Now, our new home is calling. We must travel. Gather 'em up! Away! Away we ride, fleas! And here I am buried in a bunch of fuzzy little bastards. I could imagine no better way to travel. At last, we've made it. What a beautiful spot you've gifted us, Miss Hornet. Safe apart from the dark and death of the lands beside. A place for fleas to grow smart and strong. Here we shall see our travels end, for in Farloom there could be no finer place to settle.
I am glad the location suits, Flea Master. It is a calming thing to know these many fleas may survive. Most bugs of Farloom seem destined for far bleaker fates.
Indeed, a hopeful future awaits, and only because of yourself and your efforts. To commemorate our arrival, it would be my pleasure to perform a small service for you. I have been learning to sew, and the little fleas have been gathering materials for me. I thought I could add an extra pocket to your tool pouch to make your travels just a little easier. A trifling favor, much less than you deserve, but still, I hope it meets to your satisfaction. And there's a tool pouch expansion. Fleatopia! At long last, the fleas have made it. They got their safety. And I am all out of time for this episode. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope I see you again in the next one. Goodbye.